Guys, what's going on? J Performance here at Final Notice. Just giving you a quick update on what's going on. Working on the Airboat all day. Was supposed to work on Tony C5. Gave him a call a couple times this morning. Didn't hear anything from him, so I guess he got busy during the week. Didn't have time to do what he needed to do, and I know he's still waiting on the motor mounts and tranny mount from LSX Everything. They told him they're having a problem with the powder coater, blah, blah, blah. We'll get it out to you next week. Free gift, whatever. But the Airboat. So I got time to work on this all day again today, and it's pretty much 99% done. As you can see, old hull, new hull, painted to match the console and the valve covers on the boat for his daughter. We did this over the weekend. I didn't think about filming it. We did it actually Friday night after work. I forgot to film it. It was like, you know, I pulled into the yard with a car on hook, and my boss is out here with the forklift and a couple other guys. He was like, come on, give us a hand real quick, and jumped out of the truck and didn't film anything. So I hope the audio is good on this because I'm using the other camera, so I don't know how good it's going to be. But as you can see, I still got a couple things. I got to hook up the tack drive cable for the mechanical tack, but all the wires pretty much loomed except for the stuff in the back. We're still waiting for the cage. It should be here Monday. Then I will put the cage on, or my boss and I will put the cage on, and we'll run the wires up for the whip, which are going to be that blue wire right there. Red wires for the bilge pump, black and white wires are for the trim tab, and the red wire right there, it's hanging on the back, it's going to go to the starter to turn the motor over. I built the console, all new switches on both sides. I'll get back to that in a minute when I come up on the boat. There's the fuse panel with the built-in ground bus. All the circuits are fused on this boat. Everything's got 20 amp fuse except for the ignition switch that's got 25. These are the fuses that when they blow, they light up red, so when they're out in the middle of the water at night, and if and when something happens on this boat, which I doubt will, and they do happen to blow a fuse, they'll be able to tell which one right away and trace the problem down. There's 3 different harnesses going on here. Don't mind this. This is the water temperature and the oil pressure gauge. I didn't hook those up yet to the motor, but there's 3 harnesses. This is the way I kind of like to do them. One harness is all the power leads going to the fuse box. The other harness is the wires that are feeding the accessory. And the third harness is going to be the ground wires going to the bus. That way, if there's ever an issue, take the boat apart and trace the wires down. It's not an issue. You're not dealing with one big bunch of wires and trying to find out what's melting to what. You can actually go into each individual loom and find out what the problem is in the boat and try to take care of it and see what the problem is. A lot more easier than just trying to dig through a big loom of wires. Battery switch is just sitting on there. It's not tight yet. I can't tighten it down until I get the other battery cable to go from the switch to the battery. Everything else is done. What else? I think that's it, guys, man. Let me show you the console real quick. I got that all wired up, and I'll show you the gauges. Just a short video on what's going on. Let me climb up on the boat here. Oh, hold on 1 minute. Okay, as you can see, there's the side. I didn't put any covers on these switches because they're for the mags and the fuel pump. That way they know which switches are for what, and they know the 3 with the metal are going to be for the boat to shut down the mags and the fuel pump. All those have covers. Those are for all the lights in the bilge pump and the port and starboard light and the whip and the trim tab. That last one's a momentary switch. And, oh, my back from sitting on this thing. I'll try to get a good shot of it. Oh, sorry about that. There's the dash with the optional hour meter, because this tack, when you order white face tacks, they don't come with an hour meter built in. Why, I don't know, but my boss had to have white face tacks, so there you go. And oil temp, oil pressure, and volts. And they're all hooked up, ready to go. So, yeah, man, that's it. What else did I hook up? Oh, USB port. And my finger's in the way. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. USB port, the ignition for the key to turn the boat on. The ignition basically all it does is crank the motor over. The boat will run without a battery. If you had enough balls to spin that prop over and get out of the way quick enough, this fucker will fire up if you ground the mags. So basically all that switch is going to do is turn the voltmeter on, able the boat to crank the starter, and I think it's going to turn the dash lights on. Yes, it's going to turn the dash gauges on. I just didn't want to run more wires down there. I mean, this boat's got enough wire in and out to wire 3 airboats, but it's done right. There's not going to be any issues with it. Everything is fused. So, all right, guys, on that note, like I said, just a short video. Let me see if I can get down off this trailer without killing myself. And here we go. Like I said, guys, if the audio's kind of messed up on this, it's because I'm using a different iPad to do it. The other one's at home charging. This is the only one I had available, so I know the video's kind of shaky, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the boat. Hopefully next Saturday you will see me. I'll post a video up building that 65, getting the motor and tranny in the frame, getting the fuel tank in it, getting the fuel lines run, and getting ready to put the harness on and do the LS swap and get the body back on the truck. That's it, guys. I guess have a great day, and like I said, just a quick video, catch up on what's going on. There she is. They don't know what they're going to name the boat yet. The daughter's going to name it. I told her to name it Peanut Surprise because that's her nickname, but I don't know if they're going to stick with that. But it came out pretty good. The guys who did the hull actually did a really nice job on the gel coat. I would have did a little bit better job on the poly, but whatever. It is what it is, man. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. Be safe, and we'll catch you here again soon.